Hey guys, this is App Reviewer. Today we'll be taking a look at the SGP Ultra Thin Air case for the Samsung Galaxy S3. You can pick this case up for $19.99 on the SGP website, which is Spigen.com. This case also comes with an ultra nano clear screen protector, as well as a case, which is pretty good value for money for 20 bucks. So let's crack on open into it. You can see first you get the case itself, which is a polycarbonate case that features a very smooth finish on the back, and it's honestly the thinnest case I've seen on the market, as you can see. It's just ultra thin, as the name states, which means obviously it won't add much bulk to the phone or weight, but at the same time you won't get much protection. So let's set that aside. And within the package you also get, like I mentioned, the screen protector. So to open this up, you can see you get first of all a microfiber wipe to help you clean off your screen during installation. You also get a little pamphlet with some info. And then finally the ultra nano screen protector. So you can check out my review on that on my channel. It's about 3 or 4 videos back. And then let's set the case over here. You can see it has that very smooth finish on the back, like I mentioned. You got some Spigen branding, your cutouts all around here. And they've done the best job to sort of mimic the Galaxy S3. They even included the 8 megapixel camera sort of logo right there. You've got cutouts on the side. On the inside, you've got the authentic Spigen branding, so you can see this is an authentic product. And this sort of protects from scratches a little bit. It's like a nice felt pad, which is a nice touch on there. So what I want to do now is quickly install this on the phone so you can see exactly how it fits and how thin it is. So before we pop the case onto the phone, I quickly want to take a look at the feel of the case. It's actually pretty weird because SGP describes it as being glossy, but as you can see, it doesn't really bounce light off of it. It's not exactly a glossy case or a matte finish, but it's super smooth. It feels fantastic. It picks up a little bit of scratching, but as you can see, no fingerprints on it, which is good. So it's not exactly grippy, but at the same time, you won't be dropping this anytime soon. It's pretty weird to explain, and I think it has to do with that UV crystal coating they talk about. So anyways, whatever it might be, it's a good coating. So taking a look at the case, you can see it has your ports and cutouts everywhere. And let's pop this on quickly. It's pretty easy to install. All you gotta do is start off through the volume rocker side and snap it in. You get a nice tight and firm click. It fits in there pretty nicely, and there's no sort of air gap between the case and the phone itself. So you can see up here, you've got your front screen. There's no lay on the table design whatsoever, so that's why you do have to pair that up with the screen protector. This right here, all the edges come up just short of the screen, so if your screen falls face down, you're screwed pretty much, to be honest, because there's no sort of front lid protection on here. On the right hand side, you've got a pretty nice and generous cutout for the power button. It works fine, very clicky, very responsive, no problems with that. Same thing goes for the volume rocker, a nice ample cutout. They've cut out just enough to sort of let you press a button without showing enough of the plastic, which I like. On the back, you can see that finish once again. And you've also got a little bit of branding to try to mimic the Galaxy S3. It says 8 megapixel camera. You've got your camera, speaker, LED flash cutouts. They're spot on and perfect. And something I like is that they've actually raised the edge around the camera, so it actually protects it a little bit more. Something I'm not a big fan of is the fact that the top and the bottom are left very exposed, as you can see. They leave almost all the plastic on the bottom, and that's understandable. I understand why they did it, but I wish they could have gone around that somehow. You've got access to your micro USB and also your microphone up here. And up here you also got access to your headphone jack and your main microphone. So no real issues with all the cutouts and the ports, just probably that they're a little bit too exposed for my liking. So as you may know by now, this case doesn't offer much in the protection department, and the reason for that is pretty obvious. So you will get some moderate scratch protection, which is okay because you've got the back covered, the sides are covered, and that screen protector covers your screen. But you do have some heavy exposed areas up here and on the bottom. So one drop or being exposed can really scratch that area up pretty badly. Now, drop protection is non-existent with this case. You're going to get no drop protection whatsoever, and the reason for that is because it's just super thin. So this case is basically like having a naked Galaxy S3, and the only real reason I recommend it is for someone that wants something very lightweight, very slim, very streamlined, but that doesn't need much protection. So if you're someone that drops your phones a lot or you're in a dangerous situation, this is definitely not the case for you. But if you're someone that's very careful with their phone and wants something very slim, very minimalistic, this is probably the way to go, because at 20 bucks, you can't go wrong with the price. You get a good case, a good screen protector, and the combo itself is pretty good overall. So anyways, guys, thanks a lot for watching this video review of the SGP Ultra Thin Air case. Make sure to stay tuned for more of my content. Thanks a lot for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you think of this case. So anyways, guys, thanks a lot for watching, and stay tuned for more. Cheers.